Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the USC Trojans, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff to the single back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just wanting to battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting close to the midfield.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And the Trojans will line up on 1st and 10. Now here's the toss play. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looks like he's going to run it.
Well, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching on your head. You had him at second forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's third down. You better make up for it right here.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
It's a run to the left. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Fires it to his target. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He'll take a deep shot here. He grabs it inside the 20. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
And the Trojans are in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. But a huge collision blow delivered there by the linebacker.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. That's a nice scramble there, a big gain, but not enough for the 1st down.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And he knocks that one right through. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right here.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Looking downfield, it's Sandoval. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. He'll drop back here on 3rd down. Throws a rocket toward the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Inside the 10. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown for the U. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run in the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The short completion to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback safety blanket.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Can he get there on the ground? And the Trojans pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
The Trojans have 1st and 10 here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
It's a shotgun run call. Football knocked loose in the backfield. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple of choice words on the importance of ball security.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
And the Trojans will bring their punt team onto the field.
USC 3.
Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. Can he make it? Touchdown, Miami. He just sprints into the end zone. And trying to win a playoff game, Kirk. What a boost to get a touchdown off a punt return here.
Yeah, you're right. You're talking about trying to advance to the national championship. It comes down to plays like this that give you a chance to possibly get there. Huge return, great blocking up front to eventually take that one all the way back for a touchdown.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. USC offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Keeping it on the ground here.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver, bringing pressure. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got fourth and inches.
And the Trojans will line up to kick it away. Remember, his first punt was taken back to the house. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Powering through. They've got him down out near the 40.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Scanning the field, it's Sandoval. Receiver makes the grab. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The offense now operating in empty. Second down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And the point after is good. Now they get set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
It's a nice throw and a great catch by this USC wide receiver to pick up a first down. And boy, oh boy, USC quarterbacks and receivers, efficiency, timing, and speed and execution. But they are putting it on display once again today. On
1st and 10, looking to throw. And now another deep ball here. Catch made down inside the 10. Touchdown, USC. Strong game by this quarterback.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
Hurricanes will take over. First and 10.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic and moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back. It's Sandoval. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
The Canes line up on 1st and 10 now. And the wideout goes in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down. You see more positive yards after the catch here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That's a design quarterback keeper. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Scanning the field, it's Sandoval. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Good enough for first down yardage.
Another great play by this receiver. And I'll tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
The Canes are in the red zone now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. And the Canes looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. The ball sits at the 2-yard line for third and goal. Direct snap to the back. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing, doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Important second down play coming up. Receiver in motion now. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking for his big tight end. He's got his man wide open. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
That's a big first down for this offense. It's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Here's the throw deep downfield. Deep shot caught inside the 25. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
Catch made on the left side, all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern California.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Miami offense is back on the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Dropping back, it's Sandoval. Defense is coming after him. Receiver makes the catch. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. And he drops back in the gun. The pass rush closing in. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Touchdown, Trojans. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving in some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown for the U. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
USC 24.
He'll call for the fair catch here. USC offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
2nd down play coming up. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And they heave it deep downfield. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Just excellent execution here by the offense. They've set themselves up nicely now into the red zone to see if they can come up with a touchdown.
And the Trojans begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Tight end makes the grab. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Knocks that one right down the middle. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and it's kicking down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Trojans will kick this away to start the 2nd half. He'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Opening play of the drive, puts it over to the left.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try at 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Runs through the defender. And that'll pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 38.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a 1st down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking to pass. It's Sandoval. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the 2nd half of this playoff game.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Bringing it back, it's Harper. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play. Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
And the quarterback dropping back, looking for the wideout. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. We go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaking tackles. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed. They also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
That's an important first down on that running play. A handoff to the back.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that previous play. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
The Hurricanes will have 1st and 10 here. Quick pass, the catch is made. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Touchdown, Miami. This offense really clicking. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Going after, not right through. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession ended in a pick. Single back takes the handoff. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Now, if the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Miami offense is back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They're going to run it. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
He's brought down at the 35. Second and 9. Ready, fight.
They'll try the option play here. He'll toss it to the back. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Comes up with the catch. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
To throw, it's Sandoval. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Now it's 2nd down here. Back's got it. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
The Hurricanes pick up enough yards to move the sticks. First down, looking to throw the football. Short pass finds the tight end. Finally brought down, but the offense moving close to the red zone here. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Now, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
USC 27.
So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. A gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Touchdown, Hurricanes. And the beatdown continues.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And they tack on the extra point.
Miami, 49, USC.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, guys. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Harper. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way, can they catch him? Past the 50. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Brings up second down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to throw. It's Sandoval. Oh, and he can't hang on. Little screen pass there. And that's going to bring up 3rd.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Checks this down to the running back. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. Now, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Here's the 2nd down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
That sack makes it 3rd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Throws it to the right. He makes the grab. He's found some room at the 45. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36. First and 10 play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Caught over the middle. It's Harper. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
I love how the slot receiver sets this route up. When he gets to the stem, he gives a little shoulder fake to the outside and hits that slant for a nice gain.
That completion sets up a third down play. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. With the catch, it's Harper. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And the Trojans pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Quick throw. The catch is made. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and the ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
But how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
And the Trojans come to the line with first and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. They feed the fullback this time. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, SC.
The hammer. Second down and goal. Who better than the big fullback to get behind that big bruising offensive line? Old school touchdown for this offense.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. After the loss on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Dropping back, it's Sandoval. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking to make a big play downfield. The tackle is finally made, but a huge gain. He'll spot the ball near midfield at the plus 49.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the 4th quarter. Run the ball, get out of Dodge, keep everybody healthy.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. The Canes with 1st and 10 here. There's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback just takes a knee.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this is